Hello Libra, and welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So I've tried to create a very majestic, calming atmosphere. And we are having the most intense readings this week, it feels like. It's just like really big messages. I have no idea what is coming for Libra. Because you're kind of like the justice system of the zodiac. So what could it be, Libra? My gosh. I don't know if I'm prepared. Oh, and to mention, I am doing extended readings now. So at the top of the description for this video, there is a link. So if this video resonates with you, this reading, there is an extended that you can go to. And in the extended, I look at any blind spot energy that you might need to know about in regards to what this reading is going to be, as well as further advice. So let's get started, Libra. Little Libra, what's going to come out? What's going to come out, Libra? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're being Libra, I like that. This is a Page of Coins. Wow, you're really in here in your energy. That's nice. You got 4 cards. Well, that's balanced. We were doing 3. Okay. Wow, the underline is the Empress. Ooh, that's like mega abundance. Mega fruitfulness, like lots of fruitfulness here. Okay, I'm going to show you what has come out first, and then I have another deck to add to it. You're definitely showing up with your energy. Have the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles or Coins, the King of Swords, and then the Nine of Wands. I've just come out for you before. I feel like you're dealing with someone younger than you. There was a while back, one of the signs had that. Was that Libra? And it's funny because I've been noticing in the comments too, like I haven't been doing readings like saying, oh, well, this is about your kid or this or that, or someone younger than you that you're dealing with. But there's been a bit of that in the comments lately too for people. Like, you know, it's just a reading and the energy of whoever is in the reading could be romantic, it could be a parent, it could be a friend. And I've been getting quite a bit of my kid. So, you know, I think people are spending a lot more time with their kids than they have in the past with the way everything has been going. So that's interesting. I don't know that it is a child, but it's definitely someone younger than you here sitting between your energy. And you're kind of at your wit's end. A little bit like, I'm at my wit's end with this one. I do have to say, I'm really lucky. My son is pretty, I know, well, you know, it's early. He's only 10. Let's just give it some time. Whole period of puberty to go through. 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, maybe you, okay, this is interesting. The Lust card, which is Strength. The Ace of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. Wow, the 3 of Swords is at the bottom. Oh, it's interesting because the Empress is a 3 too. This is interesting. Knight of Swords with 8 of Pentacles. The Page of Coins with the Last card. Okay, you have some sort of truth here. I'm seeing that right away. I'll show you what's sitting with what here. Knight of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles. Page of Coins with a Lust card, like the Strength card, but it's the Lust card. It's desire, it's passion, it's lust. The King of Swords with the Ace of Swords. And the Nine of Wands with the Queen of Cups. You know, I want to thank you because this is an easier reading. This is a very straightforward reading. I'm going to clarify stuff. But what I see here with your 2 underlining lying cards, I see with the Empress and the 3 of Swords, I feel like there's someone that you are connecting with. I think it was Libra last week. Was it? I don't remember. But people get upset and I can't help if there's some kind of romance energy coming through. It's not what I strive for. It hasn't been a lot of that all week, but you're getting it, and maybe because you need some love. I don't know, you need some romance. But there's definitely, with the Empress and the Three of Swords, there's some sort of heartbreak here. And the Empress is an energy of like beauty and abundance, and this is very attractive. It's a very attractive energy. Whether this Empress energy is a masculine or a feminine, however that plays out for you, I feel like you see someone here as someone you could make something with. You could really create with this person beautiful things, like really beautiful things. But there's some heartbreak here, and it's interesting, underneath the Three of Swords is actually the Five of Swords. So the heartbreak is too like some sort of ending or separation that's occurred here, however that's occurred. The Magus or the Magician is in the reverse underneath that. So that's kind of where I'm going to stop it for underlying. So the reason when it's the underlying energy, because sometimes people ask that, well, what do you mean by the underlying? It's kind of like the reason for the reading. This is like what's underlying everything. So there's some sort of a heartbreak, disappointment about an individual that you would imagine or see to be, or you feel to be like the one. Like if you could put an order to the universe, how would this person look? How would they behave? What kind of hobbies would they like? Or, you know, how would I feel when I saw this person? Like all of that stuff, that's kind of like for you here. Now, with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, it's kind of funny because you would think that you're kind of wanting to charge back to work. I think you do and you don't. I think you do and you don't. Because the Knight is moving away from the Eight of Pentacles. But yet the Knight is not, like the Knight of Swords is probably the riskiest knight. Like a lot of times you go charging in. So I'm getting the message, because I don't see a lot of risk in the rest of the reading. I'm getting the message like there's a part of you that would just like, I just like walk away from everything and just go towards this energy. It's almost if, you know, if you're just having a bad day or you're just frustrated, which there's obviously some of that here with the Nine of Wands, like really just feeling exhausted and can't climb any more stairs in this journey. I don't know, like having that energy, just like everything, just put everything, just move away from everything. But the Eight of Pentacles is like, this brings fruitfulness, right? So that seems like, well, that is crazy. Like you're not just going to run away from everything that provides like security and abundance and income and fruitfulness. It's interesting because now I'm going to say it feels like whoever this person may be younger than you, and there's a lot of desire, a lot of passion there. This person, it's as if maybe they're explorer. I'm kind of getting like explorers. You know, it's interesting that they're both this Page of Coins and the Empress are holding all in this green energy. You kind of like see them as green. You're feeling green, which is the heart chakra energy. It's lighting up your heart chakra. Interesting. Behind the Empress is now the Knight of Coins. So this is a stable energy sitting behind the Empress. So this individual, you do see this as stable energy too, even though it creates something in you. But this lust or strength card is often what comes out to us to tell us, you know what, this is an opportunity to, you know, work on our inner strength, to work on the demons and the wild parts within us that want to make us like run away from everything and just live a crazy life. You know, it's that grounded. So this Knight of Coins can be so slow, and it can be. You can plant a seed in the fall and you go through seasons waiting, like the end of the fall, the winter, the spring, until you start to get something out of it. But then it does grow. If you put the seed and the seed started to grow at the end of the fall, it would die. It wouldn't become anything. Wow, the underlying here just keeps going. So then I just keep doing this until I get like a reverse card to tell me the end of your underline. So then we have the Two of Wands. This is a choice between making a choice in a partnership. this is being ready to make a choice in a partnership. I really like this depiction of the Two of Wands. I see 2 doorways leading to one path in this, which is nice. 2 doorways leading to one path. And then you have the Lover's card coming in next. I'm going to pull this down if you can see it. So these, you can tell they're not reversed. And then you have the Lovers, which is the choice. Which is the choice. And this is a very warm, very warm embrace. Oh, you know what I'm feeling like this? This is almost like, if you look at the expression on the face of these 2 people, it's as if I feel like there's been like this weight. It's almost like you've imagined what it is, and then when you're experiencing to be close with this person, it's just like you just want to hang on to that moment. You just want to absorb, and not even just the sexuality of like 2 naked people embracing each other. It's just the energy, like finally feeling connected to the energy. And then the Devil. Wow, and then the Queen of Swords, and then it's reversed. And you're coming out as, this is like your counterpart. This is like your counterpart. You see this person as your counterpart. Feeling trapped about the situation. Well, there's obvious something here that's frustrating because you seem to want to just like charge away from things, yet that just doesn't seem rational. Because too, this energy here is rational. This energy here is rational. So much green, my gosh. Maybe it grounds you. Maybe you feel like it grounds you. It brings you down because being this sword energy, there can be so many thoughts and much intellect. When there's a lot of intellect without a lot of action, it can really play on the mind. The mind needs to exercise the body, and the body needs to exercise the mind. So if there's so much mind energy, it's difficult. It is difficult. It's kind of cute. I'm seeing, because the Queen of Swords has wings. So this counterpart energy too, seeing it as like very divine energy. It's a little bit like maybe putting someone up on a pedestal. But that can happen too if there's some sort of a disconnect. Because we can imagine people to be more than even what they are too. So I still have to do the clarifiers too. I mean, you're really sitting here with a truth, like an absolute truth. Wanting, oh, and it's divine truth too. It's beautiful. I just seem like this halo with this ring sitting above this sword. It's like your divine truth. This is the truth from deep within you. And it's supported. It feels like whatever this truth is, like the universe supports your truth. You feel the support in your truth here. You know that this is for you. There's the Queen of Cups with the 9 of Wands. It's just, so the Queen of Cups is the expression of feeling an emotion and love. It's also intuitive connections, being very intuitive and being really connected with universe and universal messages. It seems to me like perhaps there is no expression. You're not able to express the feelings and the emotions that you have, or this person is not able to express that to you. There's some sort of block here that's getting really like fatigued, tiring. So let's go into the teeny tiny tarot. I'm trying to remember what your reading was last week. You guys had a deeper one. What was last week for? Oh, yeah. See, that was the one where someone was in the comments, someone got mad. And sometimes I see comments that you guys don't see because I'll see comments come up, but then they delete it after, but it still shows up. So sometimes I can't see the full comment because I need to click on it, the link to it, to read the full thing, like read more, and it's gone. It's not there. So people... I see those guys. So if you type something in and you're like, really mad, and you think, yeah, it's okay. It's okay though. Like, oh, they deleted it. Because yeah, it was like the universe has got this, but I don't know why you guys are coming in so romantic. And you know what? If you don't want a romance reading, it's not resonating with you, check out one of the signs that you're rising, or your Venus, or your moon, too. I can't control what comes through. I think people think that I do, but I really can't. Why is the Three of Swords here? There's broken heart. Give us more information about, it seems like you can't move forward. Oh, the Nine of Swords here. What did I just say? Oh, see? Well, how to get victory here? Because there's so much thought. The Nine of Swords. That's why there's a broken heart. Because you're the Nine of Swords. All you can do is think about this and analyze it and critique it and figure it and try to figure it out and unfigure it and put it together and pull it apart and some, you know, all those things that we do in our head when we're not able to take action. But the Six of Wands are all about action too. So it is about success, right? It is about having success here. Feeling like you're sitting in failure, or at least an energetic state of physical failure, because all you can do right now is be in your head about this. What is the Empress to you? Why is this energy, this person's a Tower moment? So is this not something you expected? Wow. Wow, the Tower and the Wheel. This was completely unexpected. It feels like this is the kind of thing that happens to someone when they... So the person who came in last week, for last week's reading, was kind of upset that it was... You know, it has something to do with a romantic connection. A soulmate connection too. Just because it's romantic doesn't mean it doesn't have a deeper basis in your life journey. Romantic connections can, for sure. Well, they do. But it's kind of like that kind of person who's just not even, I don't wanna, and then you meet someone and you're thinking, who are you? What is going on here? And then it just like, it makes someone, maybe you, all of a sudden believe in, wow, there's like, I was meant to meet this person. Or we were meant to meet each other. Like it's with the Wheel, it really like, this is almost like turns your world upside down, or it makes it very difficult to see the world, to see your life the way it was before encountering this, which is so hard. Because if you really feel like you've met someone that you've never felt this way about anyone before, you know, and depending how old you are, like, I'm 48. We're all getting up there. And I think, wow, like it took me this long to meet someone, even if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. And there's something holding this back, thinking, God, what is the chance of having a connection like this with someone again? So this is a very, I want to say too, it's triggering. It's triggering you. The connection itself, perhaps, we're going to look into it, right? We're going to look more into what's going on. But the connection in itself seems to be serving as a trigger to wake something up in you. Right? Because when you meet someone like this, you think, well, why shouldn't it just all come together? Why does there has to be complicated? Or why does there have to be obstacles? Or why does there have to be this block and that block? Or whatever happens, or circumstances and situations that seem to be playing against it. It's all like acting like a trigger somehow. To get, because this energy is sitting, this energy is asking you to sit, to really sit in this grounded, heart-centered energy. Okay, the Knight of Swords. What exactly does the Knight of Swords want to do here? What does the Knight of Swords want to do here with the Knight of Swords? You want to manifest. You really want to manifest. You really want to make something happen. Well, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to manifest? You want... Oh, you know what I'm seeing here? This is interesting. At first I didn't know how to interpret this. Well, it's on the Knight of Cups, which makes sense for what's going on here. But then it was, I don't know if it really matters what order. The Seven of Cups to the Four of Cups. Whichever way that goes, it kind of looks like you want to get your cup into view. Like you want your cup to be able to be viewed. It feels like perhaps to you that there's too many cups around for who you want to give a cup to, or they feel disillusioned with where their cups are or what cups they're looking for. You want your cup to be viewed. That's what you're trying to manifest here. So who is this Page of Coins? It somehow feels like the Empress energy. They're both in this green. Very grounded, very fruitful. Lush, kind of lush. I'm getting the word lush energy. So the Page of Coins. This Page of Coins. The Page of Coins. Oh, wow. It's the Five of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So it looks like that this is someone who it was either difficult communicating with. There was some sort of competition perhaps communicating with this person. Or this person found it difficult to communicate with you, or there was competition around you to communicate to. Because you are the King of Swords. And who is this person? Having difficulty communicating to you and walking away. You may have been in a situation, maybe you met this person in a group or a crowd or a party or something like that, and you had some other obligations around, like too, if you showed up with someone at a party, it's kind of rude to leave that person alone and then all of a sudden go and start talking to someone else that you just feel this magnetic draw to. But however that plays out, there was some sort of difficulty for this person, it seems, to communicate with you. And then it was like they had to walk away or they moved away from the energy. So what is the lust here? This lust card. There's your card. You're seeing the lust. I think the Justice card came out first. The Justice card, the Page of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So this lust, this desire, is also trying to bring it into balance with, with the Page of Cups. It's a very subtle communication. It's an opener. Let's call it that, like an opener. How to just kind of say hi, using certain elements of body language and then trying to see what the response is. It's kind of like dipping your toe in. It's dipping your toe in. It's not going in really, really strong. And the Hanged Man here is really trying to figure out how to do it. Like really trying to figure out how you can do this. The King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Ooh, the Star. Let me see what comes out with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the King of Wands. Oh, so the Star. So, you know what? You are really, in your own light, you are really successful. I'm feeling like you're really, really successful because I'm really feeling you are the King of Swords in this reading. You are very, very successful in your own light, in your own right. Whatever that is for you, you do have a lot of success. In general, you're really, really balanced. Your energy is really, really balanced and you do manifest. You are manifesting. But this is like a challenging manifest. And this truth here with the Ace of Swords, this King of Wands, like the King of Wands is going for stuff. The King of Wands is going to get what the King of Wands wants. This is your truth. I feel like you have some sort of feeling connection with someone. It's been very difficult, but you don't seem to be losing hope. You have frustration. You're trying to reassess, look at things from different angles. You're being very Libra, which is very intelligent. I really have to commend you for that. It's really good. You're determined here to exercise this truth, to have some sort of new truth in this situation for you. These are two of the most, also, like the King of Swords and the King of Wands are two of the most real action-based kings. Like the suits, too, of Swords and Wands in the tarot are real action-based. So really wanting to take some action here. The Knight of Wands, or the Nine of Wands, that's funny. The Nine of Wands. Oh yeah, see, the Ten of Swords with the Two of Wands. Like, it's just like you feel, there is a sense of defeat. There is definitely a sense of defeat here. But then you pick yourself up again with the Two of Wands. Like, wanting to make this choice, wanting to go out and explore and get this. It does, it feels like you get this defeat, but then I want victory, right? This defeat, but then I want victory. And the Queen of Cups, this feels like being able to or wanting to express feelings and emotions, yet it's difficult or it's not possible, at least right now. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, see? There's the truth. So you do, it's almost like I'm just going around in a circle. The Ace of Swords is, yes, okay, wanting to express feelings and emotions here. Mutual, because the Queen of Cups is about mutuality. It is about being the same. It is a little bit, I wouldn't say it's necessarily Two of Cups, but it's definitely expressing mutually how you feel. If someone has expressed to you how they feel and you haven't been able to them, or vice versa, it's being able to do that. I wasn't sure if I should pull more cards, and I looked and I thought I'm going to get the answer at the bottom. And there it is. It's the Queen of Cups again. So it's two Queens of Cups. I was just saying it's not quite Two of Cups, but that kind of makes it Two of Cups, doesn't it? That there's two Queens of Cups here, wanting to express feelings and emotions equally. Oh, that was interesting. You know what? I feel like I'm going to. I haven't done this for anyone all week, but you know what? Everyone has been so hard on me. Readings. And you guys were gentle. You were gentle on me. And you're the only ones who are getting like these love readings, Libra. Okay. Yeah, because last week it was like trusting in the universe. The universe has got this for you. Because you can see, it's almost like you're trying to, but there's so much defeat, or it feels like there's been so many points of defeat in this. But you keep getting up and brushing yourself off again. Okay. If your person, whoever this is, this Empress energy to you, if this person could bring a message right now to Libras, to those coming to this reading, what would that message be? What would the message be regarding the person for Libra? Oh, that's nice. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Goodness. There you go. That's perfect. That's really the first step, isn't it? Yeah, dip your toe. Just dip your toe in too. Gosh, too, because kind of like, you know, if you have a lot sitting behind, like if there's stuff that's been building up for a long time, it almost feels like if you get in front of that person, all you want to say is, hi, how are you? How did your summer go? How did your week go? But then you just start spilling your beans, right? There's like, oh, okay. A message of guidance for you. Oh yeah, see, I'm giving you all this stuff without going into the extended. I'm such a sucker. Such a sucker for you, Libra. A message of guidance here. You got two. Whoa, okay, just a second. Calm down. You deserve love. You are lovable. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youth spirit of fun to shine. Oh, this is so sweet. These are great. These are great. These two kind of flew out. Oh my goodness. Wow. So this is why you have this feeling for this person. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So perhaps any pain that was created between you and this person, and this is resonating if this is someone you still want to connect with. This is Empress energy. This isn't somebody who is an ex that just really did you wrong and they're never going to, you know, they're never going to be resonating on. That's not, this is someone who resonates really, really well and well with you. This could be pain from the past. Could be heartbreak from the past too, and being hesitant to open your heart again. But it kind of feels like you sort of want to do it. It's almost like situations preventing that for you. And then we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. And that can be kind of why you get that intense feeling. So there you go. Look at I pulled so much out for you. And I will pull more out in the extended if you want to go there. So I'm going to look for any blind spots. See if there's any more blind spots leading up to you being able to express yourself, Libra, and give you some more advice, some final advice after you get the blind spot in the extended. And if I don't see you there, hopefully I'll see you here next week. Till then, be gentle with yourself. Bye.